For decades, humanity has looked to the stars with a single question: who will lead us into the future of space? Today, that question has two clear contenders: NASA, the legendary American space agency that put humans on the moon, and SpaceX, the private company rewriting the rules of space exploration. This is the story of competition, collaboration, and the future of humankind among the stars. NASA was born in 1958, in the heat of the Cold War. The Soviet Union had shocked the world by launching Sputnik, the first artificial satellite. The United States needed to respond, and so NASA was created. Its greatest triumph came in 1969, when Apollo 11 landed Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon. For a moment, humanity stood on another world, and NASA became a symbol of human achievement. Over the decades, NASA built the Space Shuttle, sent rovers to Mars, and launched the Hubble Space Telescope, giving us breathtaking views of the universe. Yet, despite its legendary accomplishments, NASA faced growing challenges: bureaucracy, political budgets, and an aging fleet of spacecraft. In 2002, a young tech entrepreneur named Elon Musk had a radical idea: to make space travel affordable, reusable, and eventually to colonize Mars. Few believed he could succeed. After all, space exploration had always been the domain of governments, not startups. But Musk founded SpaceX, and after years of failure and near bankruptcy, the company made history in 2008 by becoming the first private firm to launch a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. SpaceX then developed the Falcon 9, a rocket designed not to be thrown away, but to be flown again. In 2015, the world watched in awe as a Falcon 9 booster returned from space and landed upright, something no one had ever done before. This achievement changed everything. Suddenly, access to space was cheaper, faster, and no longer limited to government programs. At first, some saw SpaceX as a threat to NASA, but over time, a partnership emerged. In 2010, NASA awarded SpaceX a contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. By 2020, SpaceX had carried astronauts to orbit on the Crew Dragon, ending America's reliance on Russian rockets. For the first time in history, NASA astronauts flew into space on a privately built spacecraft. This partnership represents a new model. NASA sets the vision, while private companies innovate and deliver. SpaceX is not replacing NASA, it is working alongside it, accelerating progress. Now, the competition has moved beyond Earth's orbit. NASA has announced the Artemis Program, aiming to return humans to the moon by the mid-2022s, and to build a sustainable lunar base as a stepping stone to Mars. Meanwhile, SpaceX is developing Starship, the largest and most powerful rocket ever built. Designed to carry 100 people at once, Starship is intended not just for the moon, but for colonizing Mars. Here lies the heart of the race. Will NASA's careful, government-backed missions reach the next frontier first? Or will SpaceX's bold, risk-taking approach leap ahead? The truth is, NASA and SpaceX are not just competitors, they are partners in a larger mission. In 2021, NASA selected SpaceX's Starship as the lander for Artemis, meaning that the next astronauts to walk on the moon will ride a SpaceX rocket. NASA brings decades of experience, scientific knowledge, and global credibility. SpaceX brings speed, cost efficiency, and daring innovation. Together, they represent the best of both worlds: public vision and private ingenuity. The stakes are higher than rockets and contracts. The race between NASA and SpaceX is really a race for the future of humanity. If we succeed, the 21st century could be remembered as the time when humans became a multi-planetary species. A world where space travel is as common as air travel, where cities exist on Mars, and where the night sky is filled with ships exploring distant worlds. But if we fail, space could remain out of reach, limited to a few scientific missions, our dreams of colonization fading into science fiction. As of today, NASA continues to push the boundaries of science, with missions like the James Webb Space Telescope peering into the dawn of the universe. SpaceX, meanwhile, tests Starship again and again, chasing the dream of Mars. The question remains, who will get there first? NASA, with its steady, careful pace? Or SpaceX, with its bold leaps and rapid iteration? Perhaps the real answer is neither. and both. For humanity to thrive in space, it will take the vision of governments and the daring of private pioneers. From the moon to Mars, from government agencies to private companies, the space race has entered a new era. NASA and SpaceX are not just racing each other, they are racing against time, against distance, and against the limits of what we believe is possible. And in this race, all of humanity is watching.